Welcome to FinTechs from Laura and Anthony.
Hey everyone.
Today we're looking at something pretty exciting that just dropped CMF's new Buds 2 series.
Yeah, it's really interesting timing, and they've come out swinging with, what, 3 different models?
Exactly.
Yeah.
3 distinct pairs. The Buds 2, Buds 2A, and the Buds 2 Plus. It seems like they're covering a lot of ground, especially price-wise.
Trying to offer something for almost everyone, it looks like. And the cool thing right off the bat, they all have active noise cancellation.
Oh, really? All 3?
Yep, ANC across the range, and IP ratings for dust and water resistance, too. That sets a pretty high bar from the get-go.
Okay, that's impressive for potentially budget-friendly options. So let's start with the baseline, the regular CMF Buds 2. What are the key features there?
Okay, so the Buds 2, they're packing 11mm drivers, and they've got this Dirac Optio tuning that often means they're aiming for, good clarity and a balanced sound.
Dirac tuning.
Okay.
And the ANC?
It's rated at 48 dB, working in a pretty wide 5,200 hertz range, so that should handle a good amount of background noise like commute sounds or office chatter.
48 dB is quite solid, especially at this level. What about battery? That's always crucial.
It's actually, really good here, up to 13.5 hours just from the earbuds if you turn ANC off.
13.5 hours, wow.
Yeah, and then the case bumps it up to a total of 55 hours. Plus, you get an IP55 rating.
IP55, so dust and water jets, basically sweat and rain resistant.
Pretty much, yeah. Good for workouts and things like that. And the price point is looking like $60 or $50, $2,700.
Okay, so $60 for that feature set. Seems like a strong contender. Now, you mentioned the Buds 2 Plus. Sounds like a step up.
It definitely is. And it's maybe only about $10 more, but you get some significant upgrades for that.
Like what specifically?
Well, the ANC jumps to 50 dB, and it covers an even wider range, 5,400 hertz. Interestingly, that's apparently even better noise canceling than their previous Buds Pro 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Better than the Pro model.
That's what the specs suggest, yeah. Plus, it gets a smart adaptive mode for the ANC, which the standard Buds 2 don't have. It sort of adjusts automatically to your surroundings.
Ah, okay, that's handy. And audio quality. Any difference there?
Big difference here, actually. This is probably where that extra cost really shows. You get larger 12mm drivers.
Okay.
But more importantly for audio fans, they've added support for the LDAC codec.
Oh, LDAC, so potentially higher resolution audio over Bluetooth?
Exactly. And they've got high-res audio certification to back that up. So if you listen to high-quality music files or streaming services, these should deliver more detail.
That's a major plus for audiophiles on a budget. Battery life any better, too.
Even better, up to 14 hours from the Buds, ANC off, and a huge 61.5 hours total with the case.
Wow.
And they've focused on call quality too, 6 mics, better wind noise reduction, clearer voice tech, all that stuff. Still IP55 rated as well.
So for $70 or 50 pounds and 60 euros for Euro, that seems like a really compelling package.
It really does. It kind of feels like the sweet spot if you can stretch that little bit extra.
Okay, but what if you can't stretch? Let's talk about the most affordable ones, the Buds 2A. What are you giving up there?
Right, the 2A. These are about $10 less than the standard Buds 2. Interestingly, they have the largest drivers, 12.4mm, also with Dirac tuning.
Bigger drivers, so maybe more bass-focused?
Potentially, yeah, or does a different sound profile. But the trade-offs come in other areas. The ANC is lower, rated at 42 dB.
Still decent, but noticeably less than the others.
Yeah, and it uses 4 microphones instead of 6 on the Plus, with slightly older noise reduction tech for calls. Battery life is also reduced about 8 hours from the Buds and 35.5 hours total.
Okay, so shorter battery life, less powerful ANC. What about water resistance?
It's slightly lower too, IP54, so protect against splashes, but not quite the same level as the other two.
Gotcha. So IP54 is more like splash-proof, whereas IP55 is more water-resistant?
Kind of, yeah. Minor difference, but it's there. And the price reflects these changes. $50, 30, 40 euros for tips to undertones, still very accessible.
It really sounds like they've targeted each model quite carefully. Are there things they all share, though? Common ground?
Absolutely. And this is a big plus, I think. All 3 models connect to the Nothing X app.
Ah, okay. So you get that app control regardless of which pair you buy.
Exactly. So you can tweak the EQ, use their ultra bass feature, adjust the ANC levels, set up multi-point connectivity.
Multi-point is great. Connect a phone and laptop at the same time.
Yep. And they all have a low latency mode for gaming or videos. Oh, and that ChatGPT integration they've been talking about.
Right, the ChatGPT thing. Interesting addition. You mentioned low latency. Is it like super low on the Plus model? Good enough for serious gaming?
Well, on the Buds 2 Plus, when it's connected to a Nothing OS phone, they quote 105 meters, which is decent. It'll definitely help with sync issues in videos and casual gaming.
Okay, maybe not for competitive esports, but fine for most people.
Probably, yeah. It's an improvement, but maybe not class-leading low latency. Still a nice feature to have included, especially on the Plus.
So a really comprehensive lineup. If people listening are interested, when can they actually buy these?
Good news there. Pre-orders actually kick off today directly from Nothing's website.
Today, okay. And general sale.
That starts next week, Tuesday, May 6th. So not long to wait.
It really does feel like CMS has put together a very strong range here.
Hmm.
ANC and IP ratings as standard, but then clear differences in sound features, battery, and price.
They've given you, the listener, some genuine choices depending on what you prioritize and what your budget looks like.
It'll be fascinating to see how they do in the market. There's a lot of competition out there, but these specs, especially for the price, look pretty compelling.
Agreed. Lots to like across the board.
Well, that wraps up our look at the new CMF Buds 2 series for today.
Thanks for tuning in.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.